What's
That
it?
shit is so
I'll
fucking
get you on my back.
annoying. Knocked one, knocked one, knocked one.
Behind us, behind us.
Oh my god, I knocked two, bro. I knocked two.
Alright.
You have to move forward. You have to move forward.
Yeah, I'm going.
Nah, they probably think I'm hacking, bro. Not gonna lie.
What's the last one? Oh, last one.
I didn't get both my kills.
I killed one, but what's the third one?
I got 2 kills.
Oh, where's my mic? There we go. There we go. All right, good to go. So what's the hashtag for? Pokemon versions. ZA. Oh man, yeah, that was something. Pokemon Presents was something, I'll tell you. You ain't here, go ahead and say hi. Make sure we get acquainted.
He was a little boy. It's not hard to handle him.
All right, cool. Oh man, yeah, where do I even begin when it comes to that presents, man?
Allied destroyer coordinates received. Allied destroyer coordinates received.
Innocents perish with every wasted second. We must act.
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
Start with a little warm up.
Mission coordinate. Allied destroyer has joined squadron. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Don't tell me it glitched me behind again. Oh, alright. Hello, hello.
Hellpod launch initiated.
No, I don't know how I'm feeling, actually, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Because we all got bamboozled.
Yeah,
Everybody
we definitely
was
did get
saying,
bamboozled.
Johto game, it's gonna be the remakes. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Pokemon literally saw us, and they're like, no.
They said they hear us in probably the worst possible way, though.
I want to say this was, you know what? I have to give
The aim.
Fire presents. You know why? They got right to the point. They gave us everything that we needed to know instantly, nice and short. I wish they would have given us like a music video or something like that, you know, for the anniversary, for God's sakes.
Yeah, for real.
But I'm gonna give you guys the full reaction here, and then right afterwards we're gonna go into a quick discussion, and then maybe a video after that with some kind of analysis or something like that, some kind of analysis video, something like that. But for anything, here's my reaction. It's real short. If you guys want to skip most of it, go ahead. I'll put time.
Appreciate it, though.
But I'm gonna let Soul from Light 10 minutes ago.
West.
The buildings they kept trying to tell us was going to fit on there was short of now. Yeah.
We're looking for a serpentine build?
Oh.
This one made
So we bought 4 belts.
Holy shit.
It is what it is. You know what it is. I don't know what we're gonna get. Apparently this is gonna be like 12 minutes or something.
New mag.
No matter how hard I try, I can't avoid leaks for anything, bro. So I'm going with as much knowledge as y'all for the most part. Apparently it's gonna be like 12 minutes. I could be wrong about that. It could be a full-blown 40 minutes. I highly doubt that though. They don't need 40 minutes. All right, cool.
Let's cut to the chase.
I mean, it's probably something.
It's gonna be initial excitement always, but like I said, that this presents wasn't all that to me. As much as I love Pokemon, man, you gotta critique it. I did like the music though.
Wait. Is it a legend? A vision beautiful?
Calling down a sentry.
I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, Pyroar.
Dropships.
I love this thing. This gun is so good.
Is this Unova? But it's a Game Freak. I'm seeing a lot of 6th gen Pokemon. I'm seeing a lot of 6th gen Pokemon. Is this?
It's Kalos. Yeah. Well, not really Kalos. It's just Lumios.
No way. No way. They wouldn't do that. That is Lumio City. What are they doing?
Hellbomb armed. Attacking map. Northwest.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
You got me. No. No shot. You got me messed up. What? World of 2025?
Attacking map. Northwest. Requesting advanced weaponry.
He dropped a lot of them on that one.
No genuine bona fide. I gotta censor this out. But no genuine bona fide shot, bro. No way, bro.
New mag.
Wait, whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a whole ass minute, bro. Wait. So they're doing a new Legends game. And it's gonna be
How will that work, man?
6th gen?
Gen 6.
Not one single person, not one person would have been able to tell you that they were skipping over Johto, over Unova. They went straight to Kalos?
Calling in reinforcements.
You got it. Wow! No way! No!
Reinforcing!
Right, I gotta go. I gotta go. We gonna have a nice long chit chat about the sport, bro. We finna have a nice long. And now we are all caught up. Pokemon Legends ZA, bro. What is that? I have absolutely no clue what that A could stand for. I mean, I'm gonna think about it. It's too early in the morning for me to even try to think about that, especially when I gotta, you know, make some other videos regarding this. But oh my goodness, another Legends game is probably the last thing on my mind. Like, I literally did not think only 2 years would go by and we would get another Legends game.
Cause they pivoted, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, I think they pivoted.
Right now, here's the crazy thing. Also, I wanted to apologize because I didn't realize. I knew it. I knew I should have messed around with the settings more.
Oop.
I was zoomed in to hell and back on that on that video. But whatever, bro. It doesn't really matter all that much. There's nothing I can do about it now. You guys got the general gist of it. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. You guys saw it all. But I never would have guessed. I legit never would have guessed another game. What's crazy is there's like nothing to dissect right now. There's almost nothing else because, hey, all we got was a concept. Like, didn't even, it was barely.
Yeah, exactly. It's a concept, bro.
Right? Probably related with any hardcore game. Way later. We got they knew we were gonna play anyways, but I didn't know we didn't get any rings. But whatever, I could be whatever. I could but this was a good one. I like this one. Okay, first of all, the two best things come out of it. The best thing actually coming into Pokemon Go, Pokemon Unite, getting a Pokemon trade.
Yeah, but it's in the eggs. It's not. You gotta say the whole thing. It's not the best thing ever. If Cerulege and everything is it's coming through eggs.
But
it's cash grab.
But it's not.
This is why I said this hype is gonna die down so fast. Like,
and then to top it all,
crazy.
To cap it off, we're getting a new Legends game of all things, and it's not coming until next year. They're actually taking a little bit of time. Next year, they didn't even give it. They just said worldwide 2025, not early 2025. 2025. That could be any time next year. But taking a whole extra year at the very least, you've got my attention, Pokemon. You've got me. I'm locked in, bro.
Yeah,
We're gonna be speculating about this to hell and back, dude. Okay, so we'll get back to this. I gotta, write some scripts and stuff like that and get this video ready before I gotta go to work because I got a long day ahead of me and I'm coming right back and making more videos. But tell me everything that you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys think that Pokemon Legends ZA was a phenomenal reveal? Do you guys think you're going to be excited by the time this comes out? Do you think it's really good that they actually gave them...
I'm probably going to be alone in this, in my skepticism, but it is what it is. I'm not excited for this game coming. Actually very disappointed in that presents.
You guys are thinking in the comment section below because you know for a fact that I'm always going to be down there with you guys. But with that, I do actually have to sit down. I would like to thank you guys ever so much for watching. I truly do hope you enjoyed. Do me the great favor of dropping a like and a comment and consider subscribing for more content just like this here. And with that, I am gone. So thanks again. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Do me the great favor, good ass care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.
And kneel and be amazed.
Tagging map, northwest. Marking location, northeast. Requesting orbital strike.
Helping from deep too. Come on now.
reinforcements.
Oh my lord. So many of those.
How about a nice cup of liver? Calling down supplies. Reloading. Dropping a pin, northeast.
What? Oh, I got one of them killed me with their I was doing good too. I wasn't gonna die that game. It's always for my teammates though. Oh, my backpack?
New mag. Requesting advanced weaponry. Support weapon. In an eagle.
I was just calling a new one. It take too long.
Dropping a pin, south. Dropships.
Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Calling down a sentry. Calling down a sentry. Engaging terminal. Requesting sentry. I got the terminal. Dropping a pin. South. Engaging terminal. Dropping a pin. I got the terminal. Requesting orbital strike.
Time to get out of here. Mission complete. Game is so great. Oh, come on. He hit me.
Reinforcing.
It's gonna make me kill him.
Dropping a pin. East. Calling down a sentry. Back in action. Fire in the hole.
Good throw. Is that an Eye of Sauron?
Calling in a hell bomb. Calling in reinforcements. Reinforcements have been launched. Engaging terminal. Hell bomb armed. Clear the area.
Let's go! Go, 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 go! He better get out of here. He's gonna die.
Reinforcing.
Good shot. If he shot that, it was a good shot.
Helldivers never die. Calling in reinforcements. Tagging map north. Calling in extraction. Extraction request confirmed. South. Requesting air support. Requesting air support. South. Requesting sentry. Calling down a support weapon. Sending in an eagle. Coming in hot. ETA T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Nice. What a sweep.
Eagle 1 rearming. Be back shortly. Calling in orbital strike.
I shot him just before he shot the flare.
T-minus 1 minute. How'd you like the taste of freedom? Drop in an eagle. Reloading.
Nice.
Orbital inbound. ETA T-minus 30 seconds. Calling down a support weapon. T-minus 20 seconds. Countdown complete. We have to leave now. Extraction complete.
It was a good little run.
Democracy prevails once more.
Enriching the video games industry. We aim to make games more engaging, more fun, more meaningful, and more inclusive for everyone.
Good amount of time left too. We could have did the last two.
That by default makes absolutely no sense because not everyone is interested in the same things. Gaming itself is a small fraction of the entire populace. I don't know about you, but it seems like the more inclusive gaming has gotten in the last few years, the more boring and repetitive it's become.
I'll start a very long time ago, eons ago, well, maybe a lifetime. In 2018, a time we all barely remember. So to kind of give you, the origin story, I'll
did this on extreme.
I started out in the industry in 2013, and being a black woman in the industry, being a marginalized person in these spaces has not always been easy. In fact,
she looks white. She's talking about being a black woman.
Times. And I'm sure that no one in this room is a surprise to hear that, but there is so much abuse, so much toxicity, so much awfulness in the industry, and that was how I kind of came to it the first several years of my career.
Your scheduled victim segment. As a man who enjoyed the early 2000s, let me tell you something. People today are so easily offended, it's hard for me to believe anyone when they say, this person is a racist or a misogynist. To your average progressive, who you vote for determines if you're a racist or misogynist. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna press X to doubt on this. But then again, when their web pages have certain segments like this.
Representation. We believe that representation is key to connecting players and audiences. And we offer a few ways to help your team and project gain the perspective needed to make it happen. We're a part of an inclusive and knowledgeable community of diverse consultants able to cover a wide range of cultural and sensitivity topics.
Jesus Christ, let's be more sensitive.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get emotional on YouTube, but this is just sad, you know? It's like when you see a puppy who has cancer. It's just the saddest shit, you know what I'm saying?
I want this orbital laser, bro.
Our approach leads with the creation of joy in marginalized players. I'm marginalized and I hated Spider-Man 2. How do you like that? Me and Miles have a lot in common. I can't stand his ass. It seeks to be additive rather than strictly corrective. Yeah, the same approach has been happening to the country since 2020 and things have never been worse. We do cultural consultation. What the hell is that? Sensitivity and inclusive reading? What is inclusive reading? Do you read porn to the blind? Risk and opportunities assessment and more. I gotta Google what inclusive reading is later because I'm not doing it right now.
Sweet Baby Inc. Is actually derived from the fact that we worked with a lot of different teams in previous times, and every time we worked with someone who we really vibed with or we really felt like, okay, this is really, really going well, we would go like, wow, they were such sweet babies. And when we started Sweet Baby, we said we only want to work with sweet babies, and
we only want to work with sweet babies. That origin story for the name totally makes sense with the way this company is. A whole bunch of hugbox adults able to just spread their progressive toxin into games and make them even lamer than they already are. You get to tell me that Tomb Raider was from a bygone era of bigotry. Thanks, Crystal Dynamics. The last Tomb Raider sucked ass. In this clip, she plugs her GDC representation panel from 2022. So, I checked it out. Obviously, comments and likes are disabled. Notice a theme?
And I'm the co-founder of a little narrative development company called Sweet Baby Inc. We do narrative development in games and kind of beyond, and we try to... And I would put myself into a lot of art, into a lot of narratives, and I put my family and people who look like me in all of these cool scenarios, and I was telling all these stories where I got to see myself, I got to see people who look like me, and...
To say that this was boring is an understatement. It is a 29-minute video of self-congratulatory wankfest, where she proceeds to break her own neck to lick her own lady bitch.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat, Helldivers to Hellpods.
And suddenly, for the first time in my life, I got told that the stories that I was writing and the things that I was creating for and about people who resembled me were not real stories and they were not right stories. And this was to the point that I received a list that I'm sure many of you have received that was, here's a list of authors and stories that are legitimate. Here's a list of people and stories that are important. And as you can imagine, they were, mostly men and almost exclusively white.
These poor bastard kids have their whole life ahead of them.
Within 2 minutes of the video, you've noticed the theme. She talks about herself, obviously, and how she pretty much wrote stories about herself up till high school. When someone pulled her aside and said, read Catcher in the Rye, like every high school student has to do at some point. And she took offense to this, like Michael Jordan.
This was an opportunity for innovation. Here we had the chance to make a woman who has been victimized see herself in a game, be able to express something to another woman in the game, and kind of actually relate to it. And we had that opportunity, but instead we pulled back because we thought it was safer not to push forward.
Wow, what a waste. The poor children.
My assessment of her GDC video panel? 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. 2020, the worst time of our lives, unless you are a race hustler or an equity grifter. Most women in the gaming sphere and social media loved 2020 because it was basically hand over fist free money. Even Darkside Bill was making thousands of dollars a month in 2020.
What happened to the Vest Streak money? It went to pay for stuff, genius. Bills. Back taxes.
But once it was clear that having a sensitivity team or workers that only came into work once a week didn't boost productivity or sales, the whole idea was out the window for most companies. That's why we're experiencing the mass tech layoffs.
Remember when Netflix almost made a show called Anti-Racist Baby?
Now often have found other jobs. We had a lot of people who were saying, hey, we're going to give portfolio reviews to black writers. We really want to do that. And we also had, places going, okay, we're going to put this fund here, even if they don't necessarily have a plan for it.
Like I said, 2020 was free money for certain groups of people. How do you set aside funds for people in the gaming industry with no clear goal? That just sounds absolutely asinine. That's exactly how we ended up with all these people that were BLM members and leaders that were buying mansions or laundering hundreds of thousands of dollars into their own bank accounts. And the news sort of ignored the huge issue there.
It doesn't make any sense. Any fucking sense.
Yeah, I always describe it as kind of like feeling like a little bit of a heist team, like in a Fast and Furious or an Ocean's movie, where you're like, okay, I've seen this problem before. I've seen this on Project A, and now I'm going to apply it to Project X. Oh, hey, this colleague, you worked on Project B. Can you come over here on Project Z and use that expertise? And it started creating this space where like we really did feel and do feel like a collective more than just kind of a writer's room.
At this point, they've pretty much confirmed that they basically do the same thing over and over and over again. If they encounter some sort of issue while working on the game, they just get someone who worked on a similar issue and go, hey, go over here and do the thing you did before so we can get around this. That doesn't breed a sense of confidence in me when it comes to Sweet Baby. That tells me more often than not the tropes and themes they cover probably repeat themselves endlessly and verbatim. And my God, did this woman talk. Like literally, the white dude said something for a whole 2 minutes in an hour-long video almost. It does have a question spot at the end, but the second the first question came in was like, how does a person with neurodivergency get into the gaming industry? I immediately tapped out because I knew I was only going to go down a rabbit hole of listening to humans that have more issues than Vogue pat themselves on the back while crying that they're a victim, yet they're also a hero. I ain't got time for that. I hate It's a Gundam. He's very masculine.
We had no choice but to split up.
And to me, I'll be honest, success is our team relaxing more. If we have in a world where we are more successful, to me, that doesn't mean that we work a lot more. It means that we might have bigger or cooler contracts, but I hope that it means that we get more rest, that we get to have a little bit more clout, and also the ability, and when I say clout, I don't mean like, wow, we're going to be swinging our power around. I mean, no, we're going to be able to say, hey, I think there's a better way to work, and have some people listen to us.
More clout, huh? Oh, you got it all right, honey. Gamers now know you guys are behind why most of the stories in their favorite games are now raw dog shit. And you all decided to hide your profile. Dude, people were so mad about Suicide Squad, bro. They review bombed these guys on Google. It's kind of funny. This is their game plan overall. Force diversity till people are at the point of diversity fatigue. That's where we are now. Diversity for the sake of diversity, well, when you do that, it breeds resentment. Personally, this is my thought process, but when things are just pushed into people's faces so much, it gets an opposite reaction. You know, it's like the Streisand effect. We're sitting here trying to tell everyone that they're bigots and they're racists in 2024.
Come on, what explosion?
They stoke the
What explosion?
Diversity. Sweet Bravey brings with it a kind of diversity rarely seen in the industry, and as such, a range of perspectives too often ignored. We are additive in our approach to diversity and try to put a focus on joy and innovation, which we firmly believe are the most
Oh, I'm gonna spawn the wrong guy.
representation. Game studios must evolve and change, and we're at the forefront of narrative's next step. With Sweet Baby, diversity isn't a band-aid or a knee-jerk response. It's a meaningful growth.
The problem with these sort of theories is you treat your audience like they're children, that they cannot connect with anything unless they see themselves. Batman isn't a minority, but I can totally relate to him. Guts from Berserk, the same. Maji Mogoro from Yakuza. His fall from zero makes perfect sense to me, and I can relate. I'm not Japanese. Nani? Watashi wa? He's a Gundam medicine. You know, like for real. But I'll explain why this is later. Even on their page where they show off their team, their major focal point and talking point is how diversity. Frankly, if you want to sum up Sweet Baby, diversity, 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 inclusion, diversity. That's like the word you will find most. By the way, they seem to have worked with every major gaming company in the West. And I'm sure, much like me, you can't help but wonder,
Why? 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 Why?
in 2024, honestly, all the issues they say are in games just seems made up. Gamers are disgusted with being preached to, more than anything else. To pretend that America is as bigoted as it was in the 1930s is a Mr. Fantastic level stretch. But in order to keep work, you have to invent problems. We also find that the ESG is probably to blame for all of this. If you keep up with video games and anime, you may have heard recently that Japan completely left the ESG, removing around $4.5 billion because they're kind of fed up with the DEI. And their country still has some measure of sanity. But with all the cash flowing into the ESG, $4.5 billion is a drop in the bucket. It's next to nothing, actually. Already looking at this is fairly depressing.
Ever noticed when they release these games, they're really inclusive for the LGBTQ community in other countries that aren't receptive? All of the pride flag and gay missions are cut from the content. Curious. Almost as if they don't mean what they say.
Environmental, climate change, energy, fuel, environmental compliance, greenhouse gas emissions, blah, blah, blah.
You know why you've been hearing a lot about electric cars? ESG.
Governance.
Notice how stupid things are getting? ESG. Can't get into it, YouTube.
Social, diversity and equity.
You've been hearing a lot about diversity, equity, and inclusion. DEI.
Employee relations, environmental justice, health and safety, human rights, non-discrimination, security, training, and education. When you choose ESG investing, you're putting your money to work in companies that strive to make the world a better place. This type of investing.
Come on, man. He just appeared behind me.
ESG investors need to buy shares of companies that have demonstrated a willingness to improve their platforms in these three areas.
Sounds all well and dandy, by the way. You know this is about money. Strives to make the world a better place. Judging by gaming standards of today, everything is a bloated mess, way over budget, while LARPing about giving a damn about anything other than public perception and turning a profit. The biggest investors of the ESG, you might wonder, well, you guessed it, BlackRock and Vanguard, the two companies that so lovingly bought up American homes during the pandemic, so that normal people were priced out of the market. due to the rapid inflation rates because they cared so much and wanted to make sure the world was a better place by turning as many people as possible in the future into renters. Remember, many of these game companies, BlackRock and Vanguard, own at least 5.
Like, that fire does way too much damage, bro. I have all armor on, bro.
Dollars are invested in each of them. Here are 2 examples. I picked them at random. EA and Blizzard, since they are both pretty lame game developers that make trash, and they also pander like there's no tomorrow, like they care about people while making trash and overworking their employees like their dogs. If you look at Blizzard, here's their breakdown. Vanguard number 1, BlackRock number 2. If you look at EA shares, BlackRock is number 1, Vanguard is number 2. Damn near almost identical amounts of shares. They have $3 billion in each. Basically, the long and the short of it is BlackRock and Vanguard are huge into ESG investing. Or should I call it sustainable investing? If you look at Blizzard's ESG reports, you get the picture very quickly. I saw the phrase DIE so much my eyes started to wander in my head like I was King Cobra JFS. I mean, look at this dude. This one, I didn't even have to scroll far before I found this one. This is 2022, right?
Connecting diversity, equity, and inclusion, DIE, across everything we do. We believe that our employees and players around the world deserve to be seen, heard, and feel valued. To help advance this goal, we are announcing the addition of Christine Hyde, Activision Blizzard's first Chief Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer, April 2022. She's helped us continue to...
Yo, fucking fire, bro. This nigga doesn't die. I hit him with 2 fucking airstrikes.
And embrace the DEI in everything we do as an organization to provide more transparency to our progress. We recently published our 2022 DEI Look Back, which outlined the DEI purpose and plans the future.
Do you see what I'm saying? How often do you see DEI? It's actually kind of, it's almost repetitive, like a mantra.
I'm excited to be part of a company that is committed to the DE&I and making progress on the ambitious...
When y'all call me in, what the fuck?
Historical underrepresentation. I'm looking forward to leading the company's efforts to build a workplace that values transparency, equality, and inclusion. Gaming connections...
Fuck are you doing, bro? These niggas be
Heroes from all
retarded.
Playing a part in expanding the leadership and talent to create these compelling experiences and bring them to a broad base of players.
It's these made-up BS positions women get 95% of
Just take you so now I'm away from all my weapons and shit, bro.
Overwatch is absolute pandering garbage. And no longer...
But now you got help. Could have been had help.
The Overwatch League is pretty...
This nigga caught up. How was he moving so fast?
Say that Blizzard has gotten better since they got a DEI manager? No. In fact, it's worse. Call of Duty's worse. It's a goddamn copy pasta. Blizzard just rolled out another one of its greedy new ideas, where it begins charging $30
You deserve to die, honestly.
restricted Diablo 5 portal colors. How does this broaden and include people? The ESG feels like a big Ponzi scheme to me. All this talk of making the world a better place, and it's funded by 2 companies that specialize in taking advantage of the housing market and screwing the average American. And I highly doubt games like Suicide Squad, Call of Duty, Overwatch, Diablo 4, etc. that sell tons of trash, monetization, gimmicks, and mechanics is a sign of improving society and gaming. I wouldn't be surprised if the ESG was against it, but guess what? They won't do anything about it because it makes money. But what do I know? So there you have it. A better idea as to what is going on in VOD. No clue on how to stop it. Welcome to the 2020s. It's going to suck.
Nigga followed us from the whole other, like...
Alright, y'all, real quick. We arguing which nation is the weakest on Avatar for y'all. I wanted to look at this because I seen a few creators saying some nonsense, bro.
Okay, like who?
Tony. He says the Air Nation because they're dead.
Bro, that's bullshit.
That's
And hold on. 8,000 niggas agreed with this.
Nah, that's cat.
8,000? No, bro. They had the comment, and then one of the comments came back again.
8,000 niggas?
Ozai was finna wipe the whole rest of the world, bro. He's finna finish that shit off.
He was literally about to finish it off.
Tony, for this, you're sorry, Tony. I want you to know, because I know you might be looking, you're sorry for this. Because no cap, you know the Air Nation is not the weakest of the 4. That's for sure. It's not the weakest, bro.
No, that's not. like I said, like I was arguing with, I was talking to Dylan and them about it, bro. Them niggas was, they was on light chill shit, bro. They were peaceful people, bro. Them niggas was really out there for real, bro. Hey.
I feel like, no, it's not even that. I feel like they just went and attacked them with a comment, like.
That too.
That's
and they could only take out one motherfucking nation. The next comment came around, he's like, oh, I'm gonna go back for the rest. He only need one comment for the really the Waters nation is the weakest. It's smallest for sure.
I don't know who the weakest because everybody got their ups and downs. Cause like
bro,
I only off water, I only can go off Qatar, and she really nice as hell. So
but this is nations.
Yeah, I understand. I know.
But the thing is though,
they got a buff,
they attacked during the comment, bro. But Monk Gyatso, he knocked off like hell of them niggas still.
Hey, Monk Gyatso dog, bro. He had bodies on that hell. I wish they had
all
that.
Them skeletons and shit that was around him whenever Aang found that nigga.
I wish the live adaptation when they showed that shit, he would have caught bodies in that.
They said, are we talking nations or bending? I would say we're talking about a blend of both. It's both of them. Like you gotta put everybody with everybody. Everybody got that second thing that like Fire Nation got the lightning. Niggas can't take the lightning. Lightning can fuck the mercury. So I ain't gonna say that. I don't know, man.
Bloodbending is the most OP form of bending out of all the forms.
But everybody don't know it. So you can't.
Exactly. Everybody don't know it. But I've never seen anybody pick up
the Water Nation knew it. I'll give it Earth. Earth is the weakest.
Oh, them niggas is solid, but them niggas solid as bitch.
Earth is solid. They solid.
Earth the weakest?
I said if water had bloodbending, yes.
Yeah, if everybody had bloodbending.
Bro, yo, Butter. Bro, what's good? Stacks. You see this shit, bro?
Yeah, that's equivalent. That's only one. But would you say that metal bending is the weakest second?
You see this shit? Oh man, I really had to clutch it because I don't know what's going on with those dudes.
Air doesn't have one.
Hey, metal's just more practical though.
What's going on though? It's been a skinner. Yeah.
You can't make no mistakes against.
Are we talking? No. Are we talking? That's a good question. Are we talking about? Are we like bringing in core too? Because if we bringing in core, them niggas had metal bending. Like, I wasn't.
Nah, I think the Fire Nation is probably the. Nah, they was ODing. You seen all those robot, bro? This don't even happen like all the time, bro. I don't understand how that's. Mournful victory. Nah, we got a victory. I mean, victory is a victory. Mother dudes, a little sorry, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that's also very unique.
All right. Well, then, if we.
Who you think is the weakest nation in Avatar?
Fire too sometimes, because fire.
I think it's the Firebenders, because I think they had to sneak niggas to get they point across for me.
You get burnt, brother. That'll be putting niggas out.
You put fire on anything, the whole building will go down.
Avatar, they be downplaying, get hit by a fucking rock, bro. Because they be eating hoes and then they get right in the car.
Nah, that's a fact.
That hoe's breaking whatever is connected.
Y'all, air is not the fucking weakest. You can take a nigga breath out his body.
Yeah, air's not the weakest.
You can take a nigga breath out his body.
Leave air alone, bro.
Like, you can fly and shit too.
You could fly, take air out people's breath. You could literally like change the atmosphere, bro.
That'll be OD.
Wait, so are we going? We're going on an average, or are we going like top niggas, like an average benders, or like you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you saying name an average bender out of each nation? Or what
I feel like they so balanced to me. That's why I can't pick.
They are. They really are.
They're so balanced. It's like
W world builder.
Because the right person gonna whoop the fuck out you no matter what bending they are. They just nice with the hell.
Yeah, Zahir was a perfect example. Well, I don't know if you say water. As the weakest, only. Alright, so it's tough because you could say, do you have a valid case for that? I don't care. Oh yeah, no, we definitely gonna play this because I was in the Discord. We was just talking. They said that you was playing with them, so I figured, you feel me, one of these days I'll get in the Discord and we'll end up running. But nah, you're definitely not wilding. But I think. Because it's only reason why I say that is because they're the smallest. Like they have there's only two. There's a North and South Pole that they operate in. You feel me? Then the rest of them are just scattered throughout the world. But yeah, there's only like a select few of the elite waterbenders, like the bloodbenders. Like it's like 2-3 of them that we know of. You feel me? So that makes sense. Nah, you wouldn't be wildin'. You wouldn't be wildin' if you say that. I say fire specifically because they had to sneak niggas. Like they had to sneak niggas with the comet. Without the comet, they was getting smoked in every regard. Like by every other bender. Like airbender, they knew damn well you not going up against the airbenders without that comet. That's number one. Because not only did Monkey also take out like a whole like platoon of them niggas like in one room. It's like I don't know that. I think the Airbenders, in my opinion, I would say they're the strongest, or arguably the second strongest. Because Earthbending is kind of OP. Because if you can, I mean, so at a certain point, everybody's able to metal bend. You know what I mean? So if niggas can metal bend, like what can you really do? The most that you could do to that. Like you can literally just go around in a fucking metal armor, bro. Like I don't know what to say to that. Like you can morph metal to be what you need it to be.
Let us rally to her defense.
I feel like, bro, another point is like, if you catch a water nigga without water, he can't do that.
That's a fact. See, that also makes sense. Like that's why you would be right, because if you catch somebody trying to water bend, there's no water around. Like what they gonna do? Like the most they could do is get the dew off the morning dew off the grass. Like you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. And they gotta hope it's a moon. The moon is out. Good. Shit. Yeah, I'm actually about to get off because I'm actually gonna go watch the live action because you know what I'm saying. Nah, yeah, you had a point. And we definitely gonna link up one of these days in the Discord because I'll be in there. So we definitely gonna get it done. Start playing this because this game is fire. And with a team, you feel me? Like it's even better. But definitely good talking to you, Brody. I appreciate you for pulling up. And I'm gonna hit you. I'll see you in the Discord.